For more than 15 years, ConQuest Scents has been selling premium hunting scents to hunters around the country. What separates ConQuest Scents from other scent companies is their family-ran deer farm that has produced some of the largest typical bucks in North America for over 27 years. Located in Davison, Michigan, ConQuest Scents are manufactured, packaged, and distributed from the same property it is collected on. Through this half-hour television program, we will educate you on our best seller, EverCalm, and why it's so effective. We will introduce new products like the Scrape Maker, EverCalm Balm, and Rutting Balm, as well as the new ScentFire, the electronic scent vaporizer. It's here, on this half-hour program, where you will find out why you should be using ConQuest Scents in the deer woods this fall. To start it off, owner Doug Roberts explains how EverCalm was created.
Well, how we found EverCalm really was one of our workers handling a large number of deer that day, and he got all of the scents and smells on him, and he went out hunting that night. And all of the wild deer actually were attracted to him. Even though they could see him, as soon as they smelled him, they felt comfortable around him. They started chasing each other. So really, that in essence was the start of EverCalm, which was really deer herd in a bottle. We just had to figure out how can we collect those scents and smells from deer and market them to the hunter.
It didn't take long for Doug to start thinking through the process of collecting scent in a new way. This won't be your normal doe urine for early season. If collected correctly, the smell would duplicate the bedding area, a place where deer feel safe.
So what we were able to do is actually collect all of the different scents and smells from those deer in a controlled setting and capture that and put it in a bottle, and hence you now have EverCalm. Okay, what we're using here is we're using EverCalm liquid. Want to preload it with drops. Open it up. Once you have the stink stick preloaded with EverCalm liquid, you simply place it out in 3 spots, one to your left, out in front of you, and to the right. And this simply is hanging out like that. And you have EverCalm immediately going out and creating this area of comfort, safety, and a bedding area right here, right where you're hunting. When we looked at the liquid, we wanted to figure out a way of not having to put a preservative into it to make it last sitting on a shelf. And looking around at all of the different natural things there were, we realized wax is a natural holder, a natural sealer, a natural preservative. And so we wanted to find out, is there a way that we could encapsulate the liquid into a wax formula in liquid form, and then as it cooled and set up, it actually hardened, and so it would seal off and protect all that scent. So once you wipe it out as a hunter, the scent then evaporates out into the air before it can spoil, and you're just left with a wax residue.
EverCalm Wax is the #1 selling scent at ConQuest Scents. EverCalm Wax won't spill like liquid scents that create a mess. It won't freeze or wash away in the rain. And above all else, it's an all-season calming scent. You can use it every time you enter the woods. Capsulated in the wax formula, allows 100% use of the product. If properly placed back in the reusable sealable bag and is stored in the cool area, EverCalm Wax will be good for the next season.
EverCalm is one of these scents that you can actually put on your own self. You can become a deer in the woods. I like to actually rub it on my boots. I rub it on the lower part of my pant legs, my arm sleeves, and if I'm in a ground blind, I'll actually either put it on the ground blind. If I'm in a tree stand, I like to come in with a drag line system, again, on my boots. I want to put some out to my left, to my right, and out in front of me on some branches or rocks or trees that I can get the different smell currents, but I create this area of calmness using EverCalm. When I get up in my tree stand, I wipe a little bit on the tree above my head, so wherever my breath goes, that scent is going also, because it'll follow the same wind currents. So a number of different ways to use EverCalm. The secret is always use EverCalm every time you go out into the woods. You cannot overwhelm an area with the stick formula. It's got a blend that just creates a sense of safety to the wild deer herd and attracts them into an area where you're able to get a shot. Its name really fits. It calms the deer. It attracts them in because they're curious about who the new deer are in that area, but yet they feel very safe around it because it's 100% real product. It's not artificial, it's not blended with anything. It's the real product in dispensing ways of getting it into the field without preservatives, without changing the chemical structure of the scent. And so it's become very effective, and we're very blessed that the hunters that have been using it are so successful with it, and they let us know that, hey, keep making a great product. Thank you for making a real product. If you haven't tried EverCalm, I urge you to try it. I think it will really enhance your hunting experience, and I know you'll be more successful.
Coming up after the break, we introduce our newest and latest product to hit the market. It's called EverCalm Balm and Rutting Balm. Stay with us right here on ConQuest Scents.